All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. It is time for Pistons and Clippers, my own play-by-play original commentary, reaction, breakdown, and analysis of tonight's game. Pistons still on their West Coast road trip, facing the Los Angeles Clippers tonight. Again, Clippers, dangerous team. And we are underway, man. Pistons and Clippers for tonight on the West Coast on a Sunday evening, folks. Welcome to the show. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. God is great. Looking forward to the stream tonight, man. Clippers take control of the basketball here. James Harden at the top of the key. Clippers are rolling with James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Dunn, Nicholas Batum, and Brook Lopez on the floor tonight. James Harden at the top of the key, working on Cade Cunningham, gives it up to Kawhi Leonard, who's working on Ausar Thompson. Drives to his left inside, turnaround jump shot is good. Clippers are on the board to start the game, man, 2-0, and the Pistons come back down the other way. Ausar Thompson at the top of the key, working on Kawhi Leonard, dishes it off to Jalen Duren inside. Duren finds Tobias inside for the nice, easy layup. It's a 2-2 basketball game. What's going on, Michael? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome to the show. We are live, man, ready to rock and roll. 11:08 left to play in the first quarter. James Harden with the basketball, working on Cade, drives to his left. Left-handed layup is no good, but he does get fouled by Cade Cunningham, and James Harden is going to go to the free throw line. There is nobody injured for the Detroit Pistons right now on this roster. That is phenomenal to see. Like I said, if we can continue to keep our current momentum going here, keep guys healthy on the floor, the sky is the limit for this basketball team. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out tonight for the Clippers. That's a good three-point shooter for them that they will be missing in this game. Clippers knock down the free throw. James Harden on the board. He's got the first 3 points for the Clippers. The Clippers are rolling with some unusual uniforms. They're like wearing an all bright orange combination. They got like LA on their chest. It's a little bit interesting. Zubac is also injured with an ankle injury, so he will be out for this game as well. Clippers knock down the free throw here, 4-2. Tyronn Lue, 6th season as the Clippers head coach. Clippers, again, kind of struggling to start this season, but they're hoping to get back on track at it tonight. Tobias Harris with the basketball on the right wing, drives to his right, puts up a nice floater, and knocks it down. 4-4 ball game. 10:47 left to play in the first quarter. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Kawhi Leonard at the top of the key, working on Cade Cunningham, puts up a three, and he buries it. How about Kawhi Leonard getting on the board? 7-4 basketball game. Ausar Thompson gives it up to Tobias Harris, fires it right back to Ausar on the right wing, who's working on Kawhi Leonard. Tobias gets it back. Jalen Duren sets the screen for Tobias. Tobias rolls off of it, goes to the rim, kicks it back out to Cade. Cade turns around, mid-range jump shot is off the mark, boarded by James Harden, and the Clippers have numbers back the other way. James Harden working on Cade at the top of the key. Brook Lopez sets the screen for James. James pull-up jump shot from the three-point line. No good. It is off of Chris Dunn, and it's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. Oh my gosh, it's Jimmy Roberts. Jimmy has just defeated me in the Fantasy Football Championship. He had King Henry, and when I saw that, I felt I'm going to need a miracle, and my team just completely choked. Duren inside, left-handed layup is no good. He's going to get fouled, though, and Jalen Duren is going to go to the free throw line, try and knock down some free throws. 9:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the show. Good game here on the West Coast. Sunday night basketball. Bears and 49ers are currently playing right now in their game, so we shall see what happens with that. What's going on, Beatty? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Jalen Duren knocks down the first free throw. 7-5 basketball game. 9:50 left to play in the first quarter. Pistons getting back to full strength here as we progress late in the first quarter here. Jalen Duren at the free throw line. He knocks down both free throws. 7-6 basketball game. What's going on, Carter? What's going on, Frank? How we doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. What up, though? 7-6 basketball game. Clippers at the top of the key. Kawhi Leonard working on Cade Cunningham on the left wing. Backs out. moves to the top of the key. Kawhi trying to make Cade miss. Good defense from Kawhi Leonard from Cade staying in front of Kawhi Leonard, excuse me. Brook Lopez had his shot stolen away by Tobias Harris. Ausar Thompson moving up the floor here. Ausar kicks it back inside to Duren. He turns around, puts up a jump shot, no good, boarded by Brook Lopez. Clippers basketball back the other way. James Harden working to his right, kicks it back outside to Chris Dunn. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, though, by Duncan Robinson. It's going to stay here with the Clippers. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show. If we lose back-to-back to the Jazz and the Clippers, I'll be so upset. Yeah, we got to get back on track here because we play the Lakers on Tuesday night. That's going to be a really good game. I'm going to be calling that game, guys, Tuesday night. Cannot wait for that basketball game. Pistons taking on Luka and LeBron. Kawhi Leonard kicks it back outside to Brook Lopez. Lopez fires it around to James Harden, who's working on Ausar Thompson. James Harden at the left wing. James Harden put up a shot, no good, but he gets fouled mid-shot in the air, and I believe that is on a three-point attempt, and James Harden is going to go to the free throw line, try and knock down 3 free throws for the Clippers. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe. It's free. Welcome to the show. What's going on, Christina? How you doing? Good to see you. Can't wait till the West Coast road trip is over. Game's way too late. Yeah, I agree for sure. Clippers knocked down the first free throw. James Harden puts the Clippers up 8-6 here. 9:01 left to play here in the first quarter. I've never seen the Clippers wear orange uniforms. Kind of an unusual throwback uniform, but they're knocking them down here tonight. James Harden hits the second free throw. He's going to try and go 3 for 3 at the free throw line to try and put the Clippers up by 4 as we hit the 9-minute mark here in the first quarter. James Harden, third free throw on the way. It is up and in. Clippers playing at their new stadium that they just built. I believe this is their opening season or second season for the Clippers. Intuit Dome. Really cool stadium that Steve Ballmer has put out for the Clippers. Cade Cunningham turns it over, stolen away by Brook Lopez. Kawhi Leonard back the other way for the Clippers at the top of the key. Puts up a 3, shot is no good, boarded by Jalen Duren. Gives it up to Cade. Tobias Harris on the right wing here, working on James Harden. Tobias posting up James Harden on the right block. Tobias thought about a shot, gives it up to Ausar Thompson. Ausar tries to test James Harden's defensive abilities. Ausar turns it over here. Nick Batum steals it, gets it back up to James Harden, and the Clippers have numbers. Kawhi Leonard turnaround jump shot, good. Count the bucket and the foul. That is a future Hall of Famer right there. Turning it around, knocking down the jumper. Clippers take a 12-6 lead here, and Kawhi is looking to put the Clippers up by 7 to try and knock down the free throw here. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. Both teams still have all their timeouts. Cade has already 2 fouls in this game, so something to kind of monitor as we progress on into this basketball game. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. Shot is up, and it is in. 13-6 basketball game. Clippers take a 7-point lead. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the party, folks. Cade Cunningham at the top of the key, working on James Harden. Cade has it stolen away by Chris Dunn. Dunn gives it up to James Harden. Harden tries a 3, and he buries it. Another future Hall of Famer in James Harden. And the Clippers go on a 9-0 run, and they take a 10-point lead. Pistons got to take a timeout here as we head on into commercial break, folks. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the follow button, like, and subscribe. Pistons in a timeout here. Tobias Harris only has 4 points. Duren has the other 2. As the Pistons go down by 10, Kawhi Leonard and James Harden both have 8 points in this game to start it off here. So the Pistons, they're coming off of a loss against the Utah Jazz a couple nights ago. They got the Clippers again here tonight, and then we got the Lakers on Tuesday, and then we turn home for LCA to face the Heat on New Year's Day on Thursday. Yeah, West Coast road trip can be challenging. I mean, we did win a couple games to start the road trip, right? Then we kind of ran into a rough patch against the Jazz. Clippers, again, are a good team. Again, they're 9-21 on the season, which, again, Might be the most deceiving record in the NBA because you got legit 2 Hall of Famers on your starting 5 in Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. So it's all about team chemistry and building with these guys down the stretch. And we're going to see if that progresses into a Pistons win later on in the evening tonight, folks. So Pistons got to get it back rolling here. JB Bickerstaff does take a timeout, and we will hopefully get back on the right track here. Forgive me, guys, as well. I'm still dealing with a little bit of a cold right now, so I'm still been battling that the last month. It drives me crazy. LeBron doesn't want to see beef stew. No kidding, Frank. If you guys remember Isaiah Stewart and LeBron James, they had that altercation at Little Caesars Arena about, 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, where Isaiah Stewart was like just going after LeBron James on the court like a linebacker barreling through Pistons teammates, and that's a good point. Isaiah Stewart, like I say, he's become one of the best rim protectors in the NBA, and they definitely have some history, so it'll be an interesting matchup down the stretch there. Coming back from commercial break here, guys. Clippers 16, Pistons 6. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic evening, guys. Welcome to the show. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. And we will be going to the next turn of events here. Pistons were a 3.5-point favorite heading into tonight's basketball game. So, again, Clippers are going to make the Pistons earn if they're going to want to pull up a win tonight in the win column. All right. Clippers 16, Pistons 6. 8 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Back from commercial break. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Chris Dunn. Cade has a screen set from Duren. Duren rolls off it, drives to the rim, puts up a tough right-handed contested layup, and he hits it. 16-8 basketball game, 7:38 left to play in the first quarter. Kawhi Leonard at the top of the key, working on Tobias Harris. Kawhi gets it back out to Chris Dunn, who finds oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Batum. Batum misses from 3 here. Boarded by the Pistons. Asar Thompson goes to the rim. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi with the basketball. Goes all the way to the rim. Kicks it back outside, though. Ran into a brick wall underneath. Kicks it back out to James Harden. Gets it back, though. Kawhi is working on Cade on the right block here. Kawhi Leonard goes to his left. Drives baseline. Kicks it back out to James Harden. Harden thought about a 3, works inside, left-handed layup is good. Tough shot from the man himself, James Harden. 18-8 basketball game. Yeah, for sure, Frank. Beef Stew's a menace. Cade kicks it back out to Tobias. Inside to Duren. Duren, turnaround jump shot. He nails it. How about the mid-range game early on from Jalen Duren? That is such a good sign for Pistons fans everywhere. 18-10 basketball game, 6:25 left to play here in the first quarter. James Harden at the top of the key. Brook Lopez sets the screen for James. James decides not to use it. Rolls off it now to his right. James goes to the basket, puts up a shot, blocked by Duncan Robinson. Cade with the basketball, drives all the way to the rim. Left-handed layup is no good. Asar gets it back. Fires it back out to Cade for the corner for 3. No good. Boarded by the Clippers, and the Clippers are looking to push it back the other way here. Chris Dunn with the basketball gives it up to James Harden, who's working on Duncan Robinson on the left wing. James Harden looking to make Duncan miss. Harden still with the ball in his hand. Turnaround mid-range jump shot. It is no good, off the mark here. Boarded by Cade. Cade looking to push it for the Pistons. Gives it up to Duncan Robinson. He tries a 3. No good, off the mark. It is going to be Clippers basketball back the other way, last touch by Jalen Duren. 18-10 basketball game here. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. This is my own original play-by-play commentary, reaction, analysis to the Pistons and Clippers game going on right now. We're going to see what happens moving down the stretch here. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball. Looking to push it here for the Clippers at the top of the key. Brook Lopez sets the screen for Kawhi. Kawhi rolls off of it. It's going to be a foul called, though, on Tobias Harris, and Kawhi Leonard is going to the free throw line, try and knock down these free throws. Batum, Leonard, Lopez, Harden, Chris Dunn. Pistons have Harris, Duncan, Duren, Cade, and Jaden Ivey, who now checks back into the game here for the Pistons. So Duncan Robinson sits down for a breather. 5:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Appreciate you stopping in, Frank. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. Knocks down the first free throw. 19-10 basketball game. Clippers are in the bonus. 5:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Isaiah Stewart also checks into the game here for the Detroit Pistons. Kawhi has made 54 straight free throw attempts entering this game tonight. That's pretty legit. Kawhi Leonard, obviously a part of 2 championship runs, one with the San Antonio Spurs with Greg Popovich and one with the Toronto Raptors. He's got 2 rings. I think definitely first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the best two-way players to ever play the game of basketball. Cade kicks it back outside to Isaiah Stewart. Stewart drives inside. Left-handed layup is no good. Jalen Duren picks up the mess, and he slams it home. Nice dunk from Jalen Duren. Pistons cut it back down to 8 here. 5:02 left to play here in the first quarter. What's going on? Bruce, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Brucifer. 4:56 left to play here in the first quarter. Kawhi Leonard looked like he nearly turned it over from Jaden Ivey. He's going to stay here with Clippers basketball, though, on the left side of the court. Appreciate you stopping in, Bruce. Kawhi on the left wing here, working on Karis LeVert. Kawhi, turnaround jump shot. It is good. Kawhi Leonard absolutely buries the mid-range jump shot. I'm sorry, it's James Harden. James Harden buries it. He's got 12 points in this one. Jones, Harden, Lopez, Leonard, and Batum on the floor here for the Clippers. Cade with the basketball, kicks it out to Jaden Ivey. Ivey drives baseline, runs into a 2-man defensive wall. Kicks it back out to Jalen Duren. He hits a mid-range jump shot. How about Jalen Duren knocking it down? Clippers 22, Pistons 14. Duren's got 10 points so far in the first quarter. James Harden drives to his left, kicks it back out to Batum. He tries a 3 and he buries it. 25-14 basketball game. 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Karis LeVert on the right wing here. Drives to his left, mid-range, jump shot, thought about it, kicks it back outside to Cade. Cade drives baseline, nearly tried to posterize Brook Lopez. Looked like he's going to get fouled, though, and Cade's going to go to the free throw line. Brook Lopez wants the Clippers to challenge. He claims this was all ball as he went to the rim. We're going to see if the Clippers actually decide to challenge this or if they're just going to let Cade shoot free throws here. They are going to challenge this. So there's a challenge in the middle of this commercial break here. Brook Lopez says to Ty Lue, look, I got all ball on that Cade Cunningham block. We're going to see if he's right as we approach the commercial break here. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Pistons take on the Los Angeles Clippers tonight, part of this multi-game West Coast road trip that they've been on. They got the Lakers on the road on Tuesday, and then they come back home to LCA to face the Miami Heat on Thursday night. I'll be breaking down both those games for you guys as well. And, yeah, appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Happy Sunday. And, yeah, I faced Derrick Henry in my fantasy football championship, so I was screwed from the get-go. So my Sunday's going fantastic. JD and Beef, see we should cut the leads considerably. Yeah, definitely 2 good big men on the floor for the Pistons here. I still don't know why JB Bickerstaff did not play Asar Thompson at the end of that Utah Jazz game, because Asar was not in foul trouble. I mean, he's healthy right now, so I don't think he was injured. So I don't know if it was a coaching moment for JB Bickerstaff to Asar Thompson or what his situation was. I could really still never figure that out. But yeah, Asar Thompson is your best defender. One of the best defenders in the NBA. You cannot leave him in the final 3 minutes of the fourth quarter in a 1-point game. I'm sorry, but hopefully JB decides to play Asar next time when that happens, because when he was out, The Utah Jazz win. Keontae George knocks down a mid-range floater, and that was all she wrote. And the Jazz knocked us off. So definitely something to consider and question about amongst JB Bickerstaff's playing decision. So yeah, I mean, you got to keep Asar Thompson on the floor at all times, especially in critical situations like that. It's one of the best defenders on your team, if not the whole league. And when he misses pretty much the entire fourth quarter, when he isn't in foul trouble and he wasn't injured, I don't really understand why they did that. Clippers do win the challenge here, so we're coming back from commercial break here. Clippers win the challenge, so they do get called with a timeout though, but it was a clean block on Brook Lopez, so the Clippers do win the challenge. The challenge is successful. K drive to his right. He tried to dunk over Brook Lopez, and Brook Lopez blocked it. Bradley Beal, another considerate, significant piece for the Clippers rotation. He is out tonight as well. Again, a great career, multiple seasons with the Wizards, went to the Suns, traded to the Clippers. Definitely have a lot of respect for Bradley Beal's game. James Harden with the basketball here, working on Ron Holland at the top of the key here. James Harden, he is with Batum, Kawhi, Derek Jones, and Yannick. I cannot pronounce this guy's last name. I'm just going to call him Yannick, though, for the Clippers. Derek Jones Jr. drives to his right. Count the bucket and the foul. Tough shot from Derek Jones Jr. 27-14 basketball game. What's up, Terminator? LeBron out there running with the Lakers. What's up, Dina? 27-14 here. Derek Jones Jr. looking to complete the three-point play here as the Clippers go up by 13 late in the first quarter. Cade does not have any points tonight. He's got 3 fouls, so he's got to go sit down on the bench early in this game. Kind of concerning for the Pistons there. Derek Jones knocks down the free throw. 28-14 basketball game. 3:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Jaden Ivey at the top of the key here. Kicks it out to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart finds Karis LeVert. He drives to his right. LeVert tries to find Isaiah Stewart backdoor. Misses the shot. Derek Jones Jr. with the rebound here. James Harden at the top of the key. Harden working on Karis LeVert. Harden goes to his left. Puts up a floater. No good. It is slammed home, though, by Yannick. What a dunk from Yannick. 30-14 basketball game. Pistons working the other way here. Holland gives up to Karis LeVert. He tries a 3. That's off the mark. Boarded by Yannick. Here come the Clippers. Pistons find themselves deep in the hole the first quarter of this game. James Harden at the top of the key. Working on Karis LeVert. Finds Yannick backdoor. Yannick kicks it back outside to Batum. Batum tries a 3 and he buries it. 19-point lead for the Clippers over the Pistons, and the Pistons are in trouble early to start the first quarter. Clippers take a 19-point lead. Pistons take a timeout. We got a commercial break underway. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Not looking good for the Pistons so far to start this game. Cade has yet to score. He does have 3 fouls early in the first quarter. Very concerning for the Pistons tonight. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat here, guys. Commercial break underway in a timeout. Good stuff. Like I said, Pistons have the Lakers this Tuesday on the road to take on LeBron and Luka and the Los Angeles Lakers. That is a late start. That is a 10:30 p.m. Eastern time start time. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Welcome to the party. Clippers 33, Pistons 14. So we're coming back from a commercial break here. Pistons trying to get some momentum going down the stretch here against the Clippers as they face a 19-point hole early on as we approach the second quarter here. What's going on, Garden? Put Dennis Jenkins in at some point. We need some hustle out there. I agree, dude, for sure. Clippers on an 11-0 run here. Pistons have Ivy, Holland, LeVert, Beef Stew, and Duncan Robinson on the floor for the Pistons. Stewart at the top of the key here gives up to Duncan Robinson, fires it to Ron Holland. He takes a three, no good. It is off of the Pistons. Going to be a foul called, I believe, is it on Isaiah Stewart or is it on Yannick? It might be on Yannick for a loose ball. I can't really tell yet based on this angle. I think it's on the Clippers. Yeah, so it's going to stay here with the Pistons. Ivy's going to inbound it here. Karis LeVert looked like there's a foul away from the basketball. It's going to stay here with the Pistons once again. Clippers are in the bonus here. Pistons got to try and knock down some threes here. They got to find something out of Duncan Robinson, Ron Holland, Isaiah Stewart as the second unit. Tries to take over with Cade in early foul trouble. He's got 3 fouls and he has yet to score. Isaiah Stewart on the left wing here working on Yannick. Isaiah Stewart works inside, puts up a right-handed layup, and he gets it. Tough shot from Isaiah Stewart. 33-16 basketball game. James Harden gives it up to the Clippers. Sanders checks into the game as well as Miller for the Clippers. So James Harden working on Ron Holland at the top of the key. James Harden with the basketball, goes to his left, puts up a mid-range jump shot. It is no good. It's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. Clippers 33, Pistons 16. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the party, folks. Good defense from Ron Holland against James Harden. Isaiah Stewart looking for a basket here for the Pistons. Gives up to Jaden Ivey. Ivey goes to his right. Trying to make something happen here. Goes to the hole. Left-handed layup is no good. Isaiah Stewart is there to slam it home. The Pistons bench gets on their feet for that one. Clippers with the basketball back the other way. Pistons are trying to force a turnover here. Jaden Ivey blocked by Isaiah Stewart. What a block underneath. Sanders went at Isaiah Stewart. He tests him. Isaiah Stewart blocks it. Isaiah Stewart has underneath it. Kicks it back out. Jaden Ivey. He puts around mid-range jump shot. It is no good. What's up, Will? James Harden with the basketball. At the top of the key here, trying to make something happen. Kicks it back outside to Jones. Gets it right back, though. He's working on Ron Holland on the left wing. James Harden trying to go to work here one-on-one against Ron Holland. James Harden puts up a shot. Good defense from Ron Holland. Pistons steal it away. Duncan Robinson shoots it from 3. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Duncan Robinson kicks it back outside to Isaiah Stewart. Finds Karis LeVert, and he's looking to set it up here. 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James Harden does foul Karis LeVert. They did have a foul to give, so it's going to be on the floor here for the Pistons. What's up, Hash Man? You guys are so bad sometimes. It's the first quarter. Clippers 33, Pistons 18. 11 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Yeah, what a block from Isaiah Stewart. Chris Dunn checks back into the game here for the Clippers. James Harden checks out for a breather. Pistons looking to cut it down to 13 here before the end of the first quarter. Karis LeVert working on Chris Dunn at the top of the key. Duncan Robinson sets the screen for Karis LeVert. LeVert rolls off it, drives all the way to the rim, puts up a tough layup, and he gets it. 33-20, Clippers try a half-court shot at the buzzer, no good. Pistons cut it back down to 13 with a little bit of a momentum going on in the second quarter as we head to yet another commercial break. Give you guys some stats right now so far in the first quarter. Cade Cunningham has yet to score for the Pistons. He does have 3 fouls as well in this game, so you're probably not going to see Cade come into this game probably until mid to late second quarter, trying to hold down this Clippers team. Jalen Duren leading the way for the Pistons right now. He's got 10 points. Tobias Harris has 4. Isaiah Stewart has 4 off the bench, and Karis LeVert has 2 points off the bench for the Pistons. As far as the Clippers go, James Harden leading the way for 12 points. Kawhi Leonard's got 10. Batum's got 6. You got Jones with 3, and Yannick with 2 points off of the bench as well. Yeah, for sure, Frank. And like I said, when you're testing every single player at the rim, you're bound to get dunked on, which has happened on a couple occasions for Isaiah Stewart. But listen, you're going to win those battles more often than you're going to lose them if you're Isaiah Stewart. And he realizes that. Even if he gets dunked on, who cares? It's 2 points. It's not like some crazy 10-point shot if you dunk on a player. You just keep going the other way here, and Isaiah Stewart realizes that. So definitely need him down the stretch here for his defensive presence. Again, we missed him big time in the Knicks playoff season last year. Again, where he got hurt in game 1. He had to get checked out. And he missed the entire rest of the series. If he plays in that series, I think that's a different basketball game. So, for sure, dude. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I mean, the Clippers, like I said, they got 2 Hall of Famers on their starting 5, and they've been injured to start the year. Kawhi and James Harden both have missed significant playing time this year for the Clippers. They are 9-21, but when I saw this spread, Pistons were favored 3.5, I'm like, that's a little bit suspect. What's up, Savage? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. I believe the Pistons bench is stronger than the Clippers. Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, you got, like, Derek Jones Jr., you got Yannick for the Clippers. Again, you're missing guys like Bradley Beal for the Clippers, no Zubac. So again, something to watch out for as we get down into the second quarter. So Cade doesn't have a point yet. He's in early foul trouble. He has to sit out. He's got 3 fouls and 0 points. So right now for the Pistons, you got Duncan, Isaiah Stewart, Ron Holland, Karis LeVert, Jaden Ivey. Clippers have Kawhi, Jones, Yannick, Miller, and Sanders. Pistons with the basketball. Give it up to Karis LeVert. LeVert drives inside, tries to find Isaiah Stewart, backdoor pass. He turns it over here, though. Kawhi with the basketball back the other way for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, turnaround jump shot off the mark here. It is boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Gives it up to Ron Holland. Holland looking to push it for the Pistons. Holland drives all the way to the rim, and he finishes for the left-handed layup. 33-22 basketball game. 11:20 left to play in the second quarter. Pistons go on an 8-0 run here to start the last 2 minutes and 41 seconds of this back end of the first quarter, start of the second quarter. Pistons down by 11. Clippers basketball on the side. Pistons looking to at least maintain within 5 to 10 point deficit by the time you get some of the Pistons starters back in the game. So Yannick comes back out for the Clippers, gives it up to Kawhi Leonard at the top of the key. Yannick sets a screen for Kawhi, dishes it outside to Miller. Miller kicks it back to Kawhi. He tries a 3 off the mark here, boarded by Jaden Ivey. Sanders missed the 3, my bad, not Miller. Sanders off the mark there. Jaden Ivey with the basketball. He's going to get fouled by Derek Jones Jr. So call on the floor for the Pistons. Going to stay here on the floor. From 19 to 11, like I said, Pistons, you just stay within 10 points. That's what you want to shoot for as your first unit is out on the bench right now. So again, leads can disappear in an instant in the NBA. All right, Pistons looking to go up on a 10-0 run here with the basketball. Duncan Robinson on the right wing here. Finds Jaden Ivey. Ivey thought about a 3, drives inside. Ivey puts up a mid-range jump shot, no good. It is boarded by Kawhi. Clippers looking to push it back the other way. Kawhi Leonard gets bumped by Jaden Ivey, so he's going to be, I believe, on the floor, though. I don't know if that's actually going to call that a shooting foul or not. They are going to call it a shooting foul. Or I'm sorry, just a shot on the floor here. So they're going to stay here with the Clippers as we return into the start of the second quarter. Clippers basketball gives it up to Sanders. Sanders finds Kawhi at the top of the key. Sanders sets the screen for Kawhi. Kawhi rolls off of it, goes to his right inside, tried to dunk it on Isaiah Stewart. Brook Lopez puts back up the dunk. Again, another block shot from Isaiah Stewart, testing Kawhi at the rim. Love to see it if you're the Pistons. We'll take that. Ron Holland gives up to Jaden Ivey. Ivey working on Miller. Ivey kicks it back inside to Isaiah Stewart. He puts it up and in. Tough layup from Isaiah Stewart. Derek Jones Jr. with the basketball for the Clippers on the left wing here. Gives it up to Brook Lopez. Lopez working on Isaiah Stewart. Finds Sanders. Sanders kicks it back outside to Lopez. Lopez is working on Isaiah Stewart. Finds Kawhi on the right wing. Kawhi working on Ron Holland on the right baseline. Kawhi puts up a shot. No good. It's going to be a foul, though, called on the Pistons. And I believe Kawhi Leonard's going to go to the free throw line here. What's up, Desmond? How you doing? Red Wings in overtime. Did they just win, Rocker? Nice, 3-2. I'll have to do a report at the halftime break. Nice, good stuff. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. Pistons are hanging around here. They're making it, within striking distance. They were down 19 at one point. So Kawhi Leonard, he's got 10 points, 2 boards, 2 blocks. Leonard making 11 points for Kawhi. 36-24 basketball game. What's up, Desmond, all the way from Vegas? Appreciate you stopping in, Desmond. Clippers 36, Pistons 24. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line trying to put down both of these free throws for the Clippers. Kawhi at the free throw line. Second free throw on the way. It is up and in. I think it's like 60 straight made free throws for Kawhi and the Clippers so far. What's up, Dakota? Thunder back on track. They're playing against the Sixers. Nice. Better watch out for those Spurs, though, man. Spurs have your number. Beef Stew working inside. Kicks it back out to Karis LeVert. Jaden Ivey, he tries a deep three. No good. It is a loose ball foul underneath against the Clippers. It's going to stay here with the Pistons. Cade still on the bench. He has yet to score. He is in foul trouble, though. He's got 3 personal fouls. So it looks like J.D. Bickerstaff is probably going to insert him in the final minutes of the first half here. He's got to really be careful about those fouls, though. Not ideal when you pick up 3 fouls in the first quarter for your franchise player. Karis LeVert at the top of the key here, working on Kawhi Leonard. Gives it up to Duncan Robinson. He tries a 3. In and out, no good. Ron Holland comes up with the rebound, though. Kicks it back out to Karis LeVert. LeVert working inside. LeVert drives to the rim. It's going to be a foul called, though, against the Clippers. I believe a shooting foul, so Karis LeVert's going to go to the free throw line. The Jazz of all teams beating the Spurs. Yeah, like I said, no win is safe in the NBA. I've seen teams be up 18, 20, 25 points, and they blow those leads. So Karis LeVert at the free throw line. Shot on the way. It is up and in. 37-25 basketball game. 9-10 left to play in the second quarter. They're showing like this fan section behind the backboard. It's pretty sick that the Clippers have gone all out for their fans this year to make all these different sections in their stands, which I think is pretty sweet. So shout out to Steve Ballmer and the Clippers. The new stadium looks sick. 37-26 basketball game because for the longest time the Clippers and the Lakers showed the same stadium. And Clippers moved on and looking pretty solid so far. Brook Lopez working on Isaiah Stewart, puts up a mid-range jump shot, no good. Duncan Robinson with the rebound here. Pistons looking to push it back the other way. Karis LeVert working on Chris Dunn on the right wing. LeVert kicks it back outside to Holland. Holland has it stolen away, though, by Derek Jones. Jones with the basketball, drives inside. Karis LeVert steals it right back for the Pistons. A 4-on-2 for the Pistons. Ron Holland finds Isaiah Stewart, posterizes Brook Lopez. There we go. 37-28 basketball game, and the Clippers take a timeout. A little bit of a momentum swing for the Clippers down the stretch. Hopefully, you guys are all doing fantastic. Clippers 37, Pistons 28. Yeah, Michigan's good this year. So is Michigan State. Looking forward to that matchup a couple weeks from now, I think, in January. That'll be a good one. Pistons cut it back down to 9. Clippers got to take a timeout here. We're in a commercial break. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. We got 8:36 left to play here in the second quarter. Then we got a halftime break. Then I got to do a report for the Wings game. Apparently, they won in overtime against the Maple Leafs, so that's pretty sick. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show on this late Sunday evening. Basketball, Pistons and Clippers. Again, no Cade Cunningham. He got in early foul trouble to start this game. He's already has 3 fouls, so they have to sit him. Probably, he might check back into this game after the commercial break. We'll see what JB Bickerstaff does. But yeah, I mean, when you got like Isaiah Stewart, a rim protector like him, you got athletic freak defender in Asar Thompson. You got guys like Ron Holland, Cade Cunningham can rise to the occasion on his defense. You got a little bit of everything for this Pistons young core. So really curious to see who the Pistons play first in the playoffs this year. Again, will we get the 1 seed? It's hard to say. There's still a long season left to go for the Pistons. I mean, you got the Knicks and the Celtics and the Raptors, all kind of right behind the Pistons. We'll see what happens with like the Magic and the Cavs this year to how they close out their second half of the season. But we'll see what happens. Bruce says, good thing about Cade is he can impact the game without scoring. Exactly. I mean, he had 16 assists against the Utah Jazz a couple days ago. Absolute madman. And that's what you want out of your point guard. You want like a Jason Kidd mold point guard. And Cade is everything. He gets his teammates involved first. He always looks for his teammates. And then, if nothing's open, he takes it himself. But he's always looking to pass first. And that's what I love about Cade's game. He's not selfish at all with the basketball. He gets everybody involved. He knows how to read defenses. He's still super young. The thing that he hasn't really stepped up in big-time clutch situations yet. He did kind of choke a couple times against the Celtics early on, against the Jazz a couple nights ago. But again, that still comes with a learning curve. He's still, 23, 24 years old. So it'll be, second nature to him 2-3 years down the line. But like I said, he has 1 playoff year experience under his belt, and he was in the Garden against the Knicks. I think it's a pretty good learning experience for your franchise player. Brook Lopez at the top of the key, working on Isaiah Stewart, back from commercial break here. Clippers nearly turn it over, kick it out to Batum. He tries a 3 and he buries it. Nicholas Batum has just made corner threes his entire career, and he has made a living off that quick release jump shot from the 3-point line. What's up, 1 point? How you doing, buddy? Karis LeVert at the top of the key here. Gives it up to... Looks like a kick ball, though. He was trying to find Isaiah Stewart. A kick ball, though, was called against the Clippers. Weird thing about that, it's not really a foul. They just call it like a dead ball, and they just stop playing. They get back on track, though. Clippers are rolling with their orange uniforms. Never seen the Clippers in orange uniforms before. So, appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the stream, guys. 7:50 left to play in the second quarter. Pistons basketball here, down 12. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. We got some Clippers fans. We got some Pistons fans. We got people that have no idea what's going on, but weirdly, creepily, hearing the sound of my voice. That's all good, too, I guess. So, appreciate you guys all tuning in. 7:52 left to play in the second quarter. Pistons give it up to Duncan Robinson. Finds Karis LeVert at the top of the key here. Works on Isaiah Stewart. Stewart kicks it back inside. Stewart working on James Harden. Stewart nearly had stolen away. Now Batum ends up with it. Kicks it back out to Brook Lopez. Gives up to Chris Dunn. Dunn looking to work here on Duncan Robinson. He goes all the way to the rim and he puts it in. 42-28 basketball game. 7:25 left to play in the second quarter. Appreciate you, Nick. What's going on? Duncan Robinson on the right wing here. Duncan Robinson looks like he's going to get a foul called on the floor against the Clippers. Looks like on Chris Dunn. Pistons look like they might make some substitutions here. They're going to check in Tobias and Jalen Duren here for the Pistons. Cade is still out with those 3 fouls right now. Yeah, I'm still waiting to call a buzzer beater, Nick. I really want to call a Pistons buzzer beater game winner. It has yet to happen so far this year. I'm hoping we get a couple of those. I want to have like a Cade Cunningham 3-point shot against the Heat last year on the road moment. That'd be pretty sick to call. Duncan Robinson at the free throw line. Pistons down 14. Duncan first free throw on the way. It is up and in. Have the Pistons made a 3-point shot tonight yet? I don't think they have. What is the stats from the 3-point line for the Pistons? Yeah, we are 0 for 7 from the 3-point line. We have yet to make a 3 yet. That's kind of embarrassing against the Clippers. And we're only still down by 12. It's kind of amazing. The deficit should be way bigger than 12, considering we're 0 for 7 from 3. Duncan Robinson knocks down both free throws here. Brook Lopez at the top of the key, working on Jalen Duren. Kawhi kicks it back out to Batum. He tries a three and he buries it. He has made a living in his career just knocking down threes, and that is what Nick Batum does. He's got 12 points, 4 for 5 from the three-point line. Pistons down 15. What's up, Mary Man? Cade is not injured. He's in foul trouble. Karis LeVert to his right. Kicks it back out to Duncan Robinson. Duncan on the baseline kicks it out to Javonte Green. Javonte Green, he misses a three. Pistons still have yet to make a three in this game so far. James Harden working on Javonte Green against the other way. James Harden with the basketball. Ball in hand, drives to his left. James Harden goes to his left, puts up a tough finish. That is a Hall of Famer right there from James Harden, one of the hardest guys to guard one-on-one in the NBA. Jalen Duren with the basketball here. Pistons go back down by 17 points. Tobias goes to his right, kicks it back out to Karis LeVert. He tries a three. Pistons gotta have it. He misses it. Duren gets the rebound here. Duren puts up a mid-range jump shot, and he gets it to go. Pistons are 0 for 9 from the three-point line to start this game. 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball, working against Tobias Harris. Duren's got 12 points, 3 boards. Kawhi Leonard drives to his left. Kawhi drives all the way to the rim. Count the bucket for Kawhi Leonard. He thought he should have gotten fouled. 5:40 left to play in the second quarter. Karis LeVert drives to his left. Kicks it back outside Javonte Green. Finds Duncan Robinson from 3. No good, off the mark. Pistons are 0 for 10 from the three-point line to start this game. Kawhi Leonard working on Tobias Harris on the left wing. Kawhi Leonard, spin move, jump shot, no good. He gets fouled, though, mid-air from Tobias Harris, and Kawhi Leonard's going to go to the free throw line. Pistons down by 17. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the party, folks. It's amazing that we have, like, the majority of people tune in at the fourth quarter. Doesn't make any sense to me. I guess it's like the most pivotal, exciting moment of the game, but I've always wondered why that's the case. Kawhi Leonard knocks down the first free throw, 50-32 basketball game. Cade and Asar both come into the game here with 5:26 left to play in the second quarter. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. Pistons are in the bonus. Kawhi at the free throw line looking for his second free throw. He splits both free throws. Kawhi has made like something ridiculous, like 60 made straight free throws or something. Cade at the top of the key here, working on James Harden. Cade with the basketball. Duren sets the screen for Cade, kicks it back out to Tobias Harris. Pistons need a basket badly. Asar working to Duren. Duren goes to his right, working on James Harden. Duren, mid-range jump shot again. He buries it. What a shot from Jalen Duren. That is like his third or fourth straight mid-range jump shot from the top of the key. Such a good sign, man, for Pistons fans. Kawhi turns it over, stolen away by Tobias. Cade looking to push it here. Lobs it up to Jalen Duren for the slam. Little bit of momentum going for the Pistons here. Clippers 51, Pistons 36. Cade finds Duren for the assist. And the Pistons now have 26 points in the paint so far in the first half. Cade working on Chris Dunn. Brook Lopez gets it at the top of the key, finds James Harden. One-on-one against Javonte Green. James Harden rolls to his left, goes all the way to the rim, blocked by Jalen Duren. It is going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. What a defensive play from Jalen Duren right there. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show. Duren's got 16 points so far for the Pistons. Tobias Harris with the basketball finds Cade. Cade steals it away, though, by Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi looking to push here up against Tobias Harris. Clippers looking to set it up here for the Clippers down the stretch. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball, working on Tobias Harris. Kawhi Leonard, turnaround, mid-range jump shot, pure. What a shot from Kawhi Leonard. Pistons looking to push it back down the floor here for the Pistons. Kawhi's got 18 points so far in this game. Cade with the basketball, rolls to his left, kicks it out to Asar Thompson. Asar working on James Harden, kicks it back out to Cade Cunningham. Cade looking to get on the board here for the Pistons. Cade kicks it back out to Asar. Asar drives to his left. It is no good. Duren tries to save it. It's going to be nearly a shot clock violation. Clippers get it back here. Kawhi goes to his right, kicks it back out to Chris Dunn. Finds Brook Lopez at the top of the key. Finds Kawhi again. Kawhi thought about a three. Mid-range jump shot from Kawhi. He buries it. 55-36 basketball game. Pistons down 17 with 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Tobias Harris with the basketball. Stolen away by the Clippers. Here come the Clippers. They are on a roll here. James Harden from the three-point line. Off the mark here. Boarded by Jalen Duren. Duren looking to push it for the Pistons. Cade trying to get a basket badly. Tobias from the corner for three. No good, off the mark here. Asar misses the tip shot, and the Pistons are 0 for 11 from the three-point line to start this game. Cade with a kicked ball. It's going to stay here with the Clippers. 0 for 11 from the Pistons in this first half. That is horrendous. We got a timeout called here by the Clippers. Pistons down by 19 as we approach 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Weren't you a Utah Jazz fan the other day, Jake? I think Jake was a Utah Jazz fan, and now he's rooting for the Clippers. Whose team are you really on, Jake? Clippers 55, Pistons 36, down by 19. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Commercial break underway here. Pistons looking for some kind of momentum here. Duren's been saving us. He's got 16 points, 5 boards, and assists so far. Cade, Asar, and Tobias all combined for 4 points in the first half. That's pretty concerning. I'm sorry. Pistons call a timeout. My bad. Pistons call a timeout. So Pistons, they've used 3 so far. Clippers have 2. What's up, Bruce? Celtics fan rooting for the Pistons. Appreciate you stopping in, Bruce. Clippers fans, Pistons fans, NBA fans, what are we doing? I know. We're down by 19. It's not looking good. Cade, Asar, and Tobias combined have 4 points, and we're 0 for 11 from the three-point line. We haven't made a single 3 yet. You're from Michigan, but you think it's too good to be true? I see. Clippers 55, Pistons 36. Still in a commercial break here. Looking to get back down the stretch for the Pistons. Got to get some kind of momentum going on before the commercial break. What's up, UZA? Pistons are sickening today. I know, dude. It's not been a good first half. Again, the Clippers, don't let their record fool you. 9-21, but again, Kawhi Leonard and James Harden both missed a ton of the season to start the season. Now they're both finally healthy on the court. Still without Bradley Beal and Zubac. They got Batum. I mean, they got some players on this Clippers team. Might be one of the most underrated teams right now in the NBA. When they're fully healthy, I would not want to face this Clippers team. They can go toe-to-toe with almost anybody in the NBA right now. I mean, you got 2 Hall of Famers on your starting 5 in Kawhi and James Harden. So, that's not something I want to go up against. Clippers 55, Pistons 36. 2:30 left to play here in the first half. Back from commercial break here. Chris Dunn with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Duncan Robinson. Finds Kawhi Leonard on the left post. Kawhi working on Asar. Kawhi backs down Asar. Thought about a turnaround jump shot. Kicks it back out to Jaden Ivey. He steals it. It's going to be a foul call, though, on James Harden. And Jaden Ivey's going to go to the free throw line. It's a push-off from James Harden. So Ivey's going to shoot some free throws here for the Pistons. They are in the bonus. Trying to get some momentum going on here before the half. Yeah, it looks like JB's going to sit Cade out the rest of the way here. He doesn't want to risk any fouls before the halftime break. Jaden Ivey at the top of the key here. Ivey misses the first free throw. Pistons still down by 19. Ivey with the basketball, looking to cut it back down to 18. Jaden Ivey, free throw on the way, up and in. 0 for 11 from 3 in the first half. That is sickening. James Harden with the basketball, working on Jaden Ivey at the top of the key. It's going to be a moving screen called on Yannick, and it's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. 2:15 left to play here in the first half. Pistons looking to slow down this hot Clippers team. Asar Thompson at the top of the key here, works to Jaden Ivey. Tobias Harris sets the screen for Jaden Ivey. Asar works inside, puts up a shot. It is good. Tough shot from Asar Thompson. That's his first points of the game here. 55-39 game here. 2 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Jaden Ivey working on James Harden at the top of the key here. Harden switches off to Duncan Robinson. Duncan working on James Harden on the right wing. Yannick sets the screen for James Harden, rolls off of it, kicks it back outside to Kawhi Leonard. He takes a deep three, buries it. Tough shot from Kawhi Leonard. 58-39 basketball game. It's a 19-point deficit. Kawhi's got 23 points, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 2 boards in the first half. Man on a mission for this Clippers team on his Hall of Fame case. Tobias Harris kicks it back out. Jaden Ivey at the top of the key, working on Kawhi Leonard. Finds Tobias again at the top of the key. Tobias looking for a shot here. 3 seconds in the shot clock. Asar from 3. No good. Pistons are 0 for 12 from the 3-point line. Tobias Harris drives to his right mid-range jump shot. It is off the mark here. Jaden Ivey, he thought about a 3. Gets it back, though. Pistons looking for a bucket, down 19 with a minute left to play here. Asar Thompson, turnaround jump shot, no good. Pistons can't buy a shot to save their lives right now. 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Norman Powell will be interesting. James Harden at the top of the key. 35 seconds left in the first half. Harden, step back 3, working on Jaden Ivey. Off the mark here, boarded by Jalen Duren. Asar Thompson with the basketball, working on Yannick. Asar drives to his left. He is fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line here. Nearly had a 3-point play. I'm sorry. 58-39 basketball game. Pistons looking to cut it back down to 17 with hopefully 2 Asar Thompson made free throws. It's not looking good, though, for the Pistons right now. Asar Thompson at the free throw line, trying to knock down the first free throw. First free throw on the way. It is up, and it is in. Asar Thompson knocks down the first free throw. 58-40 basketball game. Story in this game, Cade is scoreless. He's been in early foul trouble. J.D. Bickerstaff has had to sit him. 27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Clippers 58, Pistons 59. Asar knocks down both free throws. 58-41 basketball game. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Chris Dunn with the basketball, working on Duncan Robinson on the right wing. Gives it up to James Harden, working at the top of the key against Jaden Ivey. James Harden clearing a pass, says, get out of my way. Gives it up to Kawhi Leonard, working on Asar. It's like looking in a mirror. Asar versus Kawhi. Kawhi, turnaround jump shot is good. Asar doesn't really have the offensive game that Kawhi has just yet, but hopefully he can get there one day. Asar, mid-range jump shot, puts up a shot. No good. He does get fouled, though. Asar Thompson's going to go right back to the free throw line here. I don't know why they're... I think my scoreboard's right. Their scoreboard's wrong. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm just... I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's... Okay, so now it's 41. Asar makes the first free throw. Second free throw on the way is up and in. Pistons down by 18. Halftime break underway. I will see you guys after the halftime break. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. I'll see you guys in a moment after the halftime break. How about the Detroit Red Wings taking down the Toronto Maple Leafs on a Sunday night at Little Caesars Arena by final score Snyder, Appleton getting it to tied at the end of the third period. And how about Edmondson with the game winner? Huge 2 points in the win column in the standings. Red Wings have the Jets Wednesday. What a win for the Detroit Red Wings. Right, exactly. NBA teams lose games. The NBA Finals champions lose games. Pistons are on a freaking 5-game road trip. People are panicking being the number one team in the Eastern Conference a couple days after Christmas. And there's still a whole second half left. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the show. We're chilling in a halftime break right now. Clippers are a good team. The record might not show it, but when you go up against Kawhi Leonard and James Harden on the same team on the road, still a whole second half left, too. And when Cade only has Cade scored yet? Cade hasn't even scored yet in this game. Right, because when Cade Cunningham was injured, it's not like the Pistons went on like a 10-game winning streak or anything with their third stringers. You know, Paul Reed, Dennis Jenkins, Karis LeVert, Duncan Robinson. Pistons' entire starting five roster was missing for like a month, and the Pistons went on like a 12-game win streak without their starting five. I mean, honestly, yeah. Like, okay, the Pistons aren't good without Cade. Okay. Now, say that with every other team in the NBA. Okay. Are the Nuggets good without Jokic? Is the Thunder good without SGA? Is the Lakers good without Luka? It's like you can make the same argument with like every team in the NBA. Yeah. When their franchise player sits or he's injured, he's not playing, yeah, the team's going to suck. It's common sense. I mean, like, we got to remember, guys, Pistons, they lost 28 games in a row 2 years ago. Okay? They lost 28 games in a row. And here we are, 3 days after Christmas, December 28th, 2025, and the Pistons are the number one seed. Still a lot of basketball left. People want to jump ship when the Pistons get in trouble, and people forget how they got here in the first place. But yeah, it's like, yeah, you take your best player off the floor. Yeah, of course you're going to be bad. Just like every other team in the NBA. We'll be fine. We still got a whole second half, guys. Don't jump off ship yet. But again, like, go back to like October when the Pistons were missing their entire starting five for like 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row. We didn't have Tobias, Asar, Duren, Cade. The only starter we had during that 10-game win streak was Duncan Robinson, and we were still beating teams without our entire starting five. But I will admit, though, we do need a second primary scorer other than Cade. We're hoping it's Jaden Ivey. Duren's slowly coming along, but I don't know if Duren can become the legit second 2 option yet. I mean, Tobias Harris, he can kind of arise to the occasion at certain points. But yeah, I mean, if we had, a legit second option on this team, and we're hoping that Jaden Ivey's a guy. Oh, no, you're good, Jay. Jamoke, you're good, bro. But yeah, no, it's just kind of like when people make the argument of, oh, well, when your best player sits, the Pistons are going to be bad. It's like, yeah. But at the same time, there's always the other side of the coin for everything, right? It's like, yeah, we could have a legit second 2 option. We were hoping it's Jaden Ivey. Ivey was developing nicely last year, and unfortunately, he ran to that injury. And I think it's going to take some time still with Ivey. And here's the deal. We might get Ivey on a really good deal next year. If Ivey was continuing to ball out for he was last year, coming into this season on a contract extension, we might sign Jaden Ivey for way cheaper than he could have been. And then he goes nuclear in 2026, 2027, and we get him at a huge discount. But there are certain instances where he gets way too aggressive with the basketball. So, it's just kind of, you got to be patient with this team. When your entire core, minus like Javonte Green, Tobias Harris, is like 25 and under, this still is a super young team that are still trying to figure out who their identity is. We'll be all right. Don't jump the ship yet. I mean, even Cade said in one of his post-game press conferences. I think it was like 2 years ago during that 28-game losing streak. It's like, don't jump off the ship yet. Cade going through that 28-game losing streak is going to be one of the best things to ever happen to him. And if you look at this team, it's still super young. You have a franchise player who's under 25. Yeah, in clutch situations down the stretch, he has been a little suspicious at certain times. But you got one of the best young bigs in the NBA in Durham. You've got a nice, promising player in Asar Thompson, who's going to become one of the best two-way players in the NBA. And he's, what, 22 years old? CMK, like, I would give Tobias another extension. I would make Tobias retire as a Piston. You know, I mean, say what you want. I mean, he's gotten a lot of criticism in his career, but if you're looking at a number 2 option, a guy that can get you a mid-range jump shot, Tobias Harris can knock down those shots. Yeah, Sasser, I was really hoping he would develop, J-Moke, but the problem is like, once Dennis Jenkins rose to the occasion, we kind of, like, went away from Marcus Sasser during his development, which is unfortunate because I really like Marcus Sasser, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm not coming at anybody. I'm not taking shots at anybody. I'm just, like, pointing out, you know, bad logic for arguments as well. I'm not coming at anybody specifically. What's up, Hal? He says MPJ. MPJ would be interesting. The problem with MPJ, though, is he'd be way too expensive, I think. I think, you know, the Nets would probably want 2 first-rounders and, like, Ivy for him. I don't know if I'm willing to pay that for MPJ. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, MPJ is a great player, but yeah, again, it's you got to think about the cost. MPJ is going to give you Nuggets production, not Nets production. It's so tough, and again, the only way you're going to have success in the NBA is you have to build through the draft. I mean, you got to build through the draft. If your draft picks miss, you're going to be screwed in purgatory forever. I mean, it's the only way to do it because you can't really give up your entire future for one player. We did that with Blake Griffin. He got us to the playoffs, right? But didn't really go anywhere. We need you if you want to look at the last, I don't know, 20 NBA champions. All their teams, almost all of them were built through the draft. Minus, like, you know, some teams that kind of, you know, traded their way to it, but very rarely does it happen. So, Cade's got to get going in the second half. Pistons down by 18. Again, anything can happen. We're back from halftime break, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. 25-7-3. Yeah, I mean, that's solid for MPJ. Again, what is the cost for MPJ? Is it 2 first-rounders and Jaden Ivey? Is it 3 first-rounders? You know, are you willing to pay that price? If you're going to give up 3 years of picks, MPJ, we better make the finals, like, at a minimum. You got to also look at risk-reward when you're trying to deal for guys like that. So I think MPJ is a really good player. But again, the cost of entry is something that Trajan Langdon, I don't think, is going to go for. Yeah, I do like Sasser a lot. I think Sasser was a guy I was really, hoping to see develop and grow. And then Jenkins rose to the occasion, and he kind of stole Sasser's minutes. So as start times with the basketball back the other way, like the live stream, guys, subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. It's good we have conversation, guys. Like I said, I'm not trying to yell at anybody or get angry at anybody. Cade Cunningham goes to the rim. He gets fouled. Cade Cunningham's going to go to the free throw line here. Good start for the Pistons. I'm not trying to yell at anybody. I feel like it's good to have like a agreement with you guys in the chat. Like I said, I'm not trying to be Stephen A. Smith up here and just yell at everybody. But, as long as we can have a good conversation, I'm totally for it. Cade with the basketball puts the first free throw on the way up and in. You just got to build through the draft. The second you trade away multiple first-round picks, your team better make the Eastern Conference Finals. Because if you don't, it's like you could have just built through the draft and keep building through your young core. Cade knocks down both free throws. You got to think about your future as well. And, Pistons do have their next 2 first-round picks protected in the NBA draft next year. So, something to kind of keep an eye out for. Kawhi Leonard turnaround jump shot is good. Kawhi Leonard is so good at doing that, man. Almost impossible to defend. 11:25 left to play in the third quarter. I was at the NBA Hall of Fame last summer, and I put my hand on Kawhi's imprint, and his hand is insanely ginormous. Tobias Harris misses a 3. Kawhi Leonard gets the basketball back. Kawhi working on Tobias Harris. Spot up 3-point jump shot. He buries it. 21-point game here. Kawhi knocks down the 3. Clippers go up by 21. Pistons have still yet to make a 3. They're 0 for 13 in this game. Cade Cunningham with the basketball, working on Kawhi Leonard. Cade, he tries a 3, top of the key. He finally knocks it in. That is the Pistons' first made 3 of this game. Pistons needed that badly. Holy Moses. Clippers 65, Pistons 47. We used all our 3-point line against the Jazz a couple nights ago. Kawhi Leonard working on Cade Cunningham, switches off to Tobias Harris at the top of the key. Kawhi drives to his right, inside. Kawhi kicks it back outside to Lopez, finds James Harden. Harden takes a deep 3 off the mark here, boarded by Jalen Duren. Cade with the basketball back the other way against Chris Dunn. Asar sets the screen for Cade. Cade tries a 3. He knocks it down. Cade Cunningham back-to-back 3s, and the Pistons down by 15. 10:05 left to play here in the third quarter. That was huge for the Pistons right there. See if they can get a stop. Lopez tries a 3 from the left wing. Lopez off the mark. Cade with the rebound, and he gets it back. Nearly turns it over. Gets it back. Cade looking to push it here. Up to Duren for the slam. 65-52. Cade's fired up, and the Pistons are ready to rock and roll, and the Clippers have to take a timeout. It's a 13-point game all of a sudden. Cade Cunningham knocks down back-to-back 3s, finds Jalen Duren on the lob, and the Pistons very quietly go on an 8-0 run here to start this third quarter. Wow. All right, commercial break underway here, guys. That's the start the Pistons need to start this third quarter. All of a sudden, it's a 13-point game. You can't jump off the ship just yet. NBA leads can disappear very quickly in a blink of an eye before you know it. It happens all the time. You hit a couple 3s, and all of a sudden, you're on a roll here. Again, still a long way to go, though, but being down 13 is a hell of a lot better than being down by 21 like the Pistons were at earlier to start this third quarter. If you guys new to the stream, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the party. It's funny. We got 33 viewers in here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. If this is a close game, watch it go up the second the fourth quarter starts. I don't know what it is, but it's like YouTube, when the fourth quarter happens of an NBA game, they just like send it to a million people. Oh, snap. How are the Pistons doing in the fourth quarter? You watch. I promise you it'll happen again. Clippers take a timeout here. Make sure I got these timeouts right. Clippers have 4 timeouts. Pistons have 4 timeouts? Both have 4 timeouts. Okay. Thanks, Hash. we like the trolls in here too. I know we got a lot of people that hate watch the Pistons, root for the opposite team no matter what happens. We do have Clippers fans that tune in, Pistons fans, whoever we're playing against. We do have fans that jump in, especially in the fourth quarter. So something to keep an eye out here. Kawhi Leonard's got 30 points. He's been balling off the Clippers. Kawhi, throughout his career, he has been torching the Pistons, too. When he was on the Raptors, he just was on a tear against Detroit. Yeah, they're fun 1 point. It just amazes me, though. It's like, people only tune in for the fourth quarter. It's like, you want to check out the other game? You want to check out the other first 3 quarters? It's fun, though. I mean, like I said, I like calling competitive close basketball games. That's what really excites me. Appreciate you, Hal. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, so, when close games happen, that's when I'm at my peak. I'm like, all right, it's game time. Let's go. Clippers basketball back the other way. Let's see if the Pistons can continue this run here. Kawhi Leonard at the top of the key, working on Tobias Harris. Kawhi working one-on-one against Tobias Harris, trying to back him down. Kawhi, shot clock is running down. It's going to be a jump ball, though, with 3 seconds left from the shot clock. Good defense from Tobias Harris and Duncan Robinson. 9:28 left to play here in the third quarter. What's going on, Neil? How you doing, buddy? Mexico is awesome. The only problem, though, Neil, is I got super sunburnt my last day there. Dude, that was the worst sunburn of my life. I was in the bathtub for like 2 days straight. Oh my gosh, dude, it was so miserable. I'm good now, but yeah, Mexico's sun is no joke. No joke. You don't want to mess around with the Mexico sun. Cade Cunningham and the Pistons on an 8-0 run here to start this third quarter. Cade with the basketball, drives to his right, puts up a layup, gets it to go. 10-0 run here for the Pistons. They cut it back down to 11. Yeah, appreciate you, Nick. Blaha's the GOAT. 9:05 left to play here in the third quarter. James Harden with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Asar Thompson. James Harden drives to his left. He got it poked away from the Pistons. Looked like it just kind of left his hands. I don't know if the Pistons actually touched that last. It's going to stay here, though, with the Clippers. 8:59 left to play here in the third quarter. Pistons go on a 10-0 run. Let's see if they can continue this here. James Harden trying to find the open man here. Stolen away by Asar Thompson. Cade with the basketball up the court here. Slams it home on Nick Batum's head. And all of a sudden, it's a 9-point basketball game. Pistons go on a 12-0 run here. 8:45 left to play in the third quarter. Kawhi Leonard kicks it out to Batum. Finds James Harden. He was thinking about a 3, backs out against Asar Thompson, drives to his right against the baseline, kicks it out to Chris Dunn. He tries a 3, he hits it. Tough shot from the Clippers. They stop the bleeding, 68-56. We got a good one. Chris Dunn nearly stole it away. It's going to be staying here with the Pistons, though. 8:22 left to play here in the third quarter, guys. Like the live stream, subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. All right, Pistons looking to get back at it here. Duncan Robinson gives up to Cade. Cade working on Chris Dunn. Switches off to Brook Lopez. Cade, mid-range game, off the mark. It is boarded by Tobias Harris. Duncan Robinson, he puts up a 3, and he buries it. Tough shot from Duncan Robinson. He says, I'll take back that 9-point deficit. Thank you very much. 8:02 left to play in the third quarter. Pistons starting hot to start this second half. Tobias working on Kawhi Leonard on the left wing. Kawhi puts up a mid-range jump shot, and he buries it. Kawhi Leonard, a bad man, Hall of Famer, without a doubt. Asar Thompson on the left wing, working on Nicholas Batum. Gives it up to Jalen Duren. Duren working on Brook Lopez at the top of the key. Duren makes a man miss, drives to his left. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, though, from Brook Lopez. Going to stay here with the Pistons. Clippers 70, Pistons 59. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the party, folks. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic on this Sunday evening. Pistons a part of this multi-game road trip on the Western Conference. Kawhi Leonard steals it from Tobias. Bad pass. He slams it home. 72-59 here. Nice swipe from Kawhi. He's got 34 points. Asar tried to find Cade inside, steals it away, though, from the Clippers. Here come the Clippers back the other way. James Harden working on Duncan Robinson on the right wing. James Harden goes to his right, turnaround jump shot, blocked by Ausar Thompson, tries to save it. He does. What defense from Ausar Thompson. Duncan Robinson looking to push it up the floor here. He takes a three off the mark here. Boarded by the Clippers. Pistons have 6 blocks so far in this game. 7 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Kawhi Leonard at the top of the key working on Tobias Harris. Switches off to Duren, kicks it back out to Brook Lopez, finds Batum in the corner. Batum, shot on the way, no good. Nobody boxed out the shooter, though. Batum gets his own rebound. Kawhi takes a deep three, and he buries it. What a shot from Kawhi Leonard. 6:40 left to play in the third quarter. Kawhi Leonard is absolutely torching the Detroit Pistons. He has 37 points. Kawhi Leonard, a bad man. Pistons got to take a timeout. Pistons cut it back down to 9 at one point, and Kawhi is hotter than fish grease. Pistons go back down by 16. Kawhi has 37 points in the first 3 quarters. He might go for 50 tonight. That was a deep three from the parking lot too, man. Pistons had a little bit of a run of momentum right there, and Kawhi does what a Hall of Famer does. How old's Kawhi Leonard? He's got, what? Is he 35? He's 34. Yeah, so he's got 5 to 6 more good years left, I think. 2-time champion, finals MVP. 6-time All-Star. Yeah, he's just insane. Ausar Thompson, hopefully that'll be you in about 5 years. That would be amazing. All right, well, Clippers go up by 16 here. Pistons trying to get back down to 10 again. Cade has 12 points. Duren's got 18. I mean, Kawhi Leonard's been torching us this entire game so far, though. So looking to get back going here as we come back from a commercial break. Currently in a timeout right now. Clippers 75, Pistons 59. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show, folks. Computer had a seizure for a second. A lot of game left still. A lot of game left. Our young core will become champ someday. Yeah, I mean, if Cade, Cade is still working on his game, still super young. The future's bright. I mean, the Thunder are the best core in the NBA right now. Pistons, you can make the argument, they are up there in terms of built through the draft process, core pieces. I think the Pistons are right there toe-to-toe. I'm not saying the Pistons are the Thunder, but in terms of young cores in the NBA, I think you can make the argument that the Pistons are definitely top 5. Yeah, I mean, all built through the draft. Besides Tobias and Duncan, and like little guys like Javonte Green and Karis LeVert, but the majority of this team is built through the draft. I mean, Duren, Ausar, Ivy, Cade. Kawhi, 37 points. He's absolutely torching the Pistons tonight. Got to get back on track here, though. Bathroom commercial break. Clippers 75, Pistons 59. Pistons with the basketball, looking to cut it back down to a 10-point deficit. That's what they want to get to when you're down in the NBA. You want to get it down to 10. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key here. Working on Batum. Cade drives inside. Mid-range jump shot is good. Much needed hoop for Cade Cunningham and the Pistons. 75-61. Yeah, the Spurs are another team that's really good. 6:09 left to play in the third quarter. James Harden with the basketball. Working on Duncan Robinson. James Harden kicks it back outside to Brook Lopez. Lopez working on Jalen Duren at the top of the key. It's going to be a Pistons foul, I believe, on Jalen Duren. On the floor here. So, fouls called on Isaiah Stewart. Clippers 75, Pistons 61. 5:57 left to play here in the third quarter. Pistons looking for a stop. James Harden working on Ausar Thompson at the top of the key. James looking for an open man here. Dunn sets the screen for Ausar. Ausar pushes him out of the way. James Harden tries a tough three, and he buries it right in Asar's face at the top of the key. Another Hall of Famer doing Hall of Fame things. Isaiah Stewart at the top of the key here gives it up to Asar Thompson. Asar kicks it back inside to Isaiah Stewart, working on James Harden, trying to back him down. Isaiah Stewart, turnaround jump shot. It is no good, off the mark here. Clippers going on a 10-2 run here. James Harden with the basketball. Behind the back pass to Chris Dunn. Finds Nick Batum from the corner for three. Off the mark, boarded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons looking to push it back the other way. Cade with the basketball on the right wing here. Cade with the basketball is going to be a reach-in foul call, I believe, on Chris Dunn. It's going to stay here with the Pistons. Pistons have Duncan, Duren, Cade, Stewart, Ivy. Clippers got Batum, Kawhi, Lopez, Harden, and Derrick Jones Jr. on the floor for the Clippers. 5:09 left to play here in the third quarter. Waiting for the inbound pass here. Cade looking to inbound the pass here for the Pistons. Gets it up to Ivy. Finds Cade again at the top of the key. Cade, turnaround jump shot for three. Off the mark here. No good. Boarded by Kawhi. Looking to push it back the other way for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers on a 10-2 run. Turnaround jump shot for three. It is good. Kawhi Leonard is a bad, bad man. Unbelievable shot from Kawhi Leonard, and the Pistons are automatically down 20. They were just down 9. Kawhi Leonard has been carrying this Clippers team all game long. Cade Cunningham working inside here. Try to put up a shot. He gets fouled, though. Cade's going to go to the free throw line. 81-61 basketball game. Kawhi Leonard has half of the Clippers' points. He's got 40. .434 left to play in the third quarter. Kawhi is an amazing player. He just has had injury problems throughout his career. If he stays healthy, I mean, you could argue he's the best player in the NBA. When he's on his A game, nobody's stopping him. I mean, I think he's won Defensive Player of the Year, hasn't he? I mean, when you make LeBron upset in the finals, when you check into the basketball game, that speaks for himself. Cade, top of the key. Knocks down the second free throw. Pistons have had their issues at the free throw line, too, this year. Especially Cade. Cade has weirdly missed a bunch of free throws to start this season. 4:30 left to play here in the third quarter. James Harden at the free throw line. Sorry, my bad. Working on Cade. Trying to go to the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard for three. Off the mark here. He finally missed a shot. He's human. Cade with the basketball, working on Derrick Jones Jr. Gives it up to Holland. Holland drives to his right, kicks it back out to Cade. Cade looking to set up the offense here. Cade uses a screen from Duren to his right. Cade kicks it back out to Ivy. Ivy tries a three. He hits it. That's a much-needed hoop for the Pistons there. Clippers 81, Pistons 65. They remind you of the alien from Toy Story. The claw. That was one of my favorite scenes in Toy Story. Aren't they making like a Toy Story 5 next year or something? That's crazy. James Harden at the top of the key, working on Jaden Ivey. Harden goes to his left, works to his right. It's going to be a foul called, though, against Jaden Ivey, though, before the shot. It's going to stay here with the Clippers. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Clippers 81, Pistons 65. 3:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. First free throw on the way. It is up and in. Not even kidding. I think that's Kawhi's 70th straight made free throw. He hasn't missed in 70 attempts. I mean, that is ridiculous. I think JB Bickerstaff just picked up a technical foul. I was wondering why they put him at the free throw line, but very interesting. James Harden steps out here. Miller checks into the game here for the Clippers. Clippers right now have Leonard, Lopez, Jones, Miller, Sanders. Pistons have Duren, Cade, Stewart, Holland, and Ivy on the floor right now. It's going to be a foul against the Pistons on the inbound pass. I believe on Isaiah Stewart. 3:38 left to play here in the third quarter. Pistons down 17. Again, Kawhi Leonard. That's why we're losing this game is Kawhi Leonard. I mean, the Pistons can't stop him. 3:38 left to play in the third quarter. Miller with the basketball, gives up to Kawhi. Kawhi, again, buries another mid-range jump shot. Kawhi's going to go for 60 tonight. 3:28 left to play in the third quarter. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key here. Pistons need a bucket badly. Cade tries a three from the left wing. Off the mark here. Boarded by Miller. Clippers basketball back the other way. Kawhi Leonard had it poked away from Cade. It's going to stay here, though, with the Clippers. Not looking good for the Pistons. They had it for a moment. They cut it back down to 9. And then the Clippers just ran away with it. Kawhi's got 43 points, 5 boards, 5 steals, 2 blocks. Anybody have him in NBA fantasy? Man on a mission, that guy right there. Kawhi Leonard back at the free throw line here. I believe they're going to get the Pistons for a defensive 3-second violation. So Kawhi knocks down the first free throw. Clippers get it back, down by 20. There was a little bit of hope for a second, and then Kawhi Leonard became the best player in the world for like 2 minutes. So Clippers looking inbound here. Pistons down by 20 again. It's crazy how fast leads can just extend and slip away in the NBA. Sanders with the basketball. Sanders turnaround jump shot. It is off the mark. Boarded by Derrick Jones Jr. He misses it. Boarded by Duren. Ivy gets it up here for the Pistons. Pistons looking to push it back the other way here down the stretch. Gives it up to Isaiah Stewart. Stewart trying to direct traffic. Finds Jalen Duren on the right wing. Duren, mid-range jump shot. Way off the mark. Boarded by Miller. Looks like it's going to be Clippers basketball back the other way. Clippers have it back the other way. Kawhi tries another three. Off the mark here, boarded by Jalen Duren. Ron Holland with the basketball. Looking to push it for the Pistons. Gives it up to Duren. Finds Isaiah Stewart backdoor. Stewart trying to back down the Clippers. Blocked by Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard looking to push it back the other way for the Clippers. Kawhi gets fouled. And Kawhi might be going to the free throw line again here. Kawhi Leonard's going for 60 tonight. I mean, the Pistons have no answer for him whatsoever. Kawhi back at the free throw line. He knocks down the first free throw, 86-65. What's up, King? What's up, Chris? Pistons had it for a moment. They cut it down to 9 to start the third quarter, and the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard just caught lightning in a bottle. Again, that 9-21 Clippers team did not have Kawhi Leonard or James Harden the majority to start this season. Kawhi knocks down both free throws. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Pistons basketball. Jaden Ivey goes to the rim. He gets fouled. Jaden Ivey's going to go to the free throw line. .209 left to play here in the third quarter. Ivy at the free throw line. First free throw on the way. It is up and in. 87-66. I mean, as long as Kawhi Leonard is playing, I don't see the Pistons winning this game. We cannot stop Kawhi Leonard. 2:09 left to play in the third quarter. Ivy, second free throw on the way. He hits both free throws. Cuts it back down to 20. This might be his first NBA game. All right. Clippers with the basketball. Gives up to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi working on Tobias on the left wing. Kawhi goes to his left. Mid-range jump shot. He buries it. 89-67. Kawhi Leonard has 48 points. Dennis Jenkins with the basketball. Pistons looking to stop the bleeding here. If the Pistons somehow get back in this game, Kawhi Leonard might drop 70 points tonight. Tobias Harris on the left wing here. Tobias goes to his right, nearly stolen away by Kawhi. It's going to be a foul, though, on Kawhi. Pistons are in the bonus, so Tobias is going to go to the free throw line here. Kawhi Leonard's asking for a substitution. I mean, he literally has half of the Clippers' points tonight. Over half. 1:30 left to play in the third quarter. Tobias Harris at the free throw line. Tobias, free throw on the way, up and in. 89-68. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Pistons down by 21 with about a minute left to play in the third quarter. Tobias, free throw on the way, up and in. 89-69. See if the Pistons can get it down to 15 here by the time the third quarter is over with. Sanders with the basketball. Gives it up to Kawhi, working on Tobias Harris on the left wing. Kawhi with the basketball. Kawhi goes to his left. Mid-range jump shot. No good, but guess who's going to the free throw line? Kawhi Leonard. He makes both these free throws. He's about to have 50 points through 3 quarters. 50. Hall of Famer, first ballot. One of the best two-way players to ever play the game. He's a 98% free throw shooter, by the way, this season. He's a 98% free throw shooter. 90-69. Kawhi's on his A game. He might be the best player in the world. 1:13 left to play in the third quarter. Kawhi's got 49 points. Second free throw on the way. No good. Oh my gosh, he's human. He's got 49. He missed a free throw. Well, it dropped down to like 97.5%. Isaiah Stewart, the basketball, gives up to Ivy. Ivy, they need a back bucket badly. Puts up a 3, no good. Isaiah Stewart tried to grab the rebound. Stolen away, though, by guess who? Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi working on Ron Holland. Drives to his right. Kawhi Leonard, turnaround jump shot is good. Kawhi Leonard has 51 points, ladies and gentlemen. Kawhi Leonard has 51 points through 3 quarters. 51. Dennis Jenkins with the basketball. Gives it up to Beef Stew. Beef Stew gives it up to Jenkins. Jenkins puts up a 3. They need it badly. Off the mark here. Isaiah Stewart tries to save it. It's going to be stepped out of bounds, though. It's going to be Clippers basketball. Well, this game's over. As long as Kawhi is on the floor, you can't stop him. You can't stop him. He's got 51 points, 7 boards, 5 steals, 3 blocks. It's going to take us to the end of the third quarter here. And Pistons might be done. Their closest deficit was 9 points by the end of the third quarter, and all of a sudden, it's not looking good. I mean, when you have 51 points in 3 quarters, it's not good. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. This game's brutal. Clippers 92, Pistons 69. Kawhi Leonard is absolutely torching the Pistons right now. I mean, he is not human. He's not human right now. It's like the second he touches the ball, it's like you know it's going in before he even shoots it. That's literally been the case this entire game. Pistons got the Lakers coming up next on Tuesday, and are going to try and bounce back on Tuesday night, because right now it's not looking good. Kawhi, 51. Second next best guy is James Harden. He's got 17. I mean, 51 points to 3 quarters. Like, if this was a close game, Kawhi might be going for 70, but they're going to pull Kawhi here because there's no need to. I mean, Pistons got a little bit of a run. They'll put him back in the game, but he literally has over half of the points. That might be his career high. Yeah, that's his career high. His previous high was 45 points, and that was 6 years ago. 7 years ago. January 1st, against the Jazz. He had 45 points. This is his career high. And of course, it's against the Pistons. Clippers 92, Pistons 69. I mean, he is currently going for the Clippers record, by the way. He's 5 points shy of the Clippers' all-time record for most points in a game. James Harden with the basketball, working on Javonte Green, back from commercial break to start this fourth quarter. Pistons, I mean, I don't know. They just got to get it back down to 15 somehow. I don't know. K with the basketball, gives up to Ron Holland. Holland works inside, kicks it back to Javonte Green. He throws it away. Pistons have got to use every opportunity they can without Kawhi Leonard on the floor right now. Paul Reed checks into the game for the Pistons. Ain't looking pretty. It's insane, Jay. It's crazy. It's crazy. He has been torching this Pistons team this entire game. Derek Jones kicks it back out to James Harden. Harden working on Holland at the top of the key. Harden with the basketball. Step back for 3. He gets fouled by Ron Holland. That's nice, Ron Holland. James Harden's going to go to the free throw line, try and knock down 3 free throws. This game's over. I mean, it was a little interesting to start the third quarter. Pistons going a little run. They cut it back down to 9, and then Kawhi Leonard just absolutely takes over. Clippers should wear orange jerseys more often. Yeah, it's not looking good. Harden makes the first 2 free throws. Kawhi's on the bench right now. They might have to put him back in the game. I don't see why they would. I mean, it's absolute madness. What's up, Cheryl? Again, like 9-21 team. They're not playing like a 9-21 team right now. And you know why? Because Kawhi Leonard and James Harden missed the majority of the start of the season. Guess what happens when they're both on the floor? They were a playoff team last year. People forget that. Clippers take a 95-69 lead here over the Pistons. Cade with the basketball. James Harden makes all 3 free throws. Gives up to Javonte Green at the top of the key. It's going to be a foul underneath the basket. Stay on the floor for the Pistons. It's rough. This is rough. This is rough. Watching this game right now. This is rough. Pistons with the basketball here. Jaden Ivey at the top of the key. Gives up to Cade. Cade kicks it out to Ivey. He tries a 3. He hits it. 95-72 basketball game. 10:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Ivey's got 9 points, 3 assists. James Harden to his right. Kicks it back out to Derek Jones. Jones working inside. Shot. No good. Boarded by Cade. Cade looking to push it back the other way for the Pistons. Cade gets it back to Holland. Finds Cade again underneath the Paul Reed. Paul Reed goes inside. Count the bucket and the foul for Paul Reed. All right. 95-74. Paul Reed's going to the free throw line. Can you do that like 10 more times? Paul Reed at the free throw line, trying to put the Pistons back down by 20. Brook Lopez checks back in the game here for the Clippers. Honestly, make this a competitive basketball game. I want to see Kawhi go for 70. Paul Reed knocks down the free throw, 95-75. Clippers looking to inbound the pass here. Miller with the basketball. Gives up to Lopez at the top of the key, working on Paul Reed. Lopez stolen away by Ron Holland. Holland working on James Harden. Drives to the rim. Puts it in. 95-77. Clippers take a timeout. Now the lead's down to 18. All right, a little dramatic. Little drama. They're going to get Kawhi Leonard back in this game. And good luck, Pistons, because you haven't been able to stop them all night. Commercial break underway. 95-77. I mean, you knocked down some threes, maybe, but we got a long way to go. It's like every time we get a lead back, Clippers go on a run this entire game. A little bit odd. Oh, wow. Good game in the Sunday Night Football game. 35-35. Wow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Any questions, comments, concerns, guys? Let me know in the chat. Still in a commercial break right now. Yeah, this is his new career high. His last game, January 1st against the Jazz 7 years ago. Pretty nuts. Pistons looking to maybe go on a little bit of a run here. They do cut it back down to 18. Got to start making some threes, though. I mean, Kawhi Leonard has half the Clippers' points, and he's on the bench right now, which is the crazy thing. So we'll see moving down the stretch, but it's looking a little bit odd right now. So we're coming back from commercial break. Kawhi still on the bench. Down 18. Clippers get it back here. Clippers basketball back the other way. Sanders with the basketball. Working against Jaden Ivey. Gives it back to James Harden. Derek Jones Jr. looking to set the screen for Harden. Harden rolls off it against Holland. At the top of the key. 9:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. James Harden, step back, mid-range jump shot off the mark here. Javonte Green comes up with the rebound. Javonte Green gets it up to Jaden Ivey. Ivey working inside, left-handed layup. It is no good off the mark, boarded by Miller. Clippers with the basketball. Pistons are on an 8-0 run here. Lopez, he tries a three. He buries it. Tough shot for Brook Lopez. Wouldn't it be nice to have a stretch five on the Pistons? When's the last time the Pistons had a stretch five? Cade Cunningham inside Javonte Green. Javonte Green slams it home. 98-79. 9:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. James Harden with the basketball, working on Ron Holland at the top of the key. 8:55 left to play in regulation. Harden loses it. It's going to stay here, though, with the Clippers. Throw a glass of water on Kawhi's motherboard. He's a robot. Yeah, dude, he's insane. I just keep thinking about his laugh at the press conference when he was in a Raptors jersey. You guys know what I'm talking about. Paul Reed gets called for a reach and foul against Brook Lopez. I couldn't tell you the last time we had a stretch five. Was it really Bill Laimbeer? It probably was. Even on the Pistons team, like, Rasheed was a 4. And Ben Wallace didn't really shoot threes. Yeah, it might be Bill Laimbeer. I mean, that was what, 36 years ago? K with the basketball, gives up to Javonte Green, finds Jaden Ivey. Ivey tries a 3 off the mark here. That was a big miss. We needed that badly. James Harden with the basketball. K trying to stop James Harden. Harden goes to his left. Left-handed layup is good. James Harden's MVP year was crazy. Best laugh in all of sports for sure. Jaden Ivey gets called against a foul called on Sanders. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, we got like stretch 5. I mean, Jalen Duren, you know, he can't shoot threes though. Yeah, I mean, seriously, I think it was Bill Laimbeer. Was that the last stretch 5 the Pistons had? I'm just trying to think. Greg Monroe, maybe. I would say Greg Monroe. Was he a 4 or a 5? I can't remember what Greg Monroe was. K with the basketball at the top of the key. Blake was a 4. Andre Drummond never shot threes. K turnaround jump shot, gets it to fall. 100-81 basketball game. 7:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons down by 19. They are in the bonus. Harden kicks it back out to Lopez, who's working on Javonte Green. Lopez finds Derrick Jones Jr. Gets fouled, though, by Paul Reed. Jones has some words with Paul Reed. Didn't appreciate that bump. 2 losses in a row. Again, it's a West Coast road trip against 2 teams that are hungry for blood. They got nothing to lose. That's a scary team to play, is when you got nothing to lose, you're both sucking to start the season with your record. They play angrier. Paul Reed and Derrick Jones Jr. had some words for each other underneath the basket. 7:39 left to play here in the fourth quarter, guys. Not looking good for the Pistons, though. So Paul Reed picks up a technical foul. James Harden to the free throw line. He knocks down the free throw. 101-81. Pistons down by 20. Derrick Jones Jr. checks out of the game here for the Clippers. Clippers looking to inbound the pass here. Clippers get it up to Sanders. Sanders works on Cade. Kicks it back outside to Lopez. Finds Chris Dunn for 3. Dunn off the mark here. Boarded by Javonte Green. Javonte Green looking to run here for the Pistons. Gives it up to Cade. Cade working on the left side here. Finds Javonte Green. Javonte Green tries a 3. He hits it. Tough shot for Javonte Green. 101-84. 7:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Dunn with the basketball, working on Jaden Ivey. Pistons need to stop. Dunn to his right, goes to his right, puts up a shot, no good. He can't believe it didn't get fouled. Cade Cunningham with the basketball, back the other way for the Pistons. Cade gives it up to Paul Reed. Paul Reed tries a 3. Way off the mark, completely airballed it. 6:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons, man, they needed that badly. If they got that shot to fall, that would have been down to 14. Kawhi Leonard checks into the game here for the Clippers. He's got 51 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 blocks. Kawhi is on the floor. He might get 60. If he checked in earlier, he could have gone for 70, I think. James Harden with the basketball, working on Javonte Green on the right wing. James Harden on Ivy, looking for a stop. Ivy trying to go to work here on James Harden. Gives it up to Lopez. Lopez puts up a shot. He hits it. 103-84. Cade with the basketball, working on Chris Dunn. Goes to his left. Kicks it back outside to Ivy. Ivy thought about a three. Backs out. Ivy works inside. Puts up a shot. No good. He gets fouled, though. Jaden Ivey's going to go to the free throw line. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, like, and subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the party. It's not looking very good for the Pistons here. Ivy first free throw on the way is up and in. Jaden Ivey looking to put the second free throw in for the Pistons. Shot is up and it is good. 103-86 basketball game. James Harden with the basketball gives up to Chris Dunn. Working on Jaden Ivey at the top of the key here. Dunn. There's a foul away from the basketball, I believe, on Isaiah Stewart. He looked like he bumped Kawhi, so it's going to be called on Isaiah Stewart. 6:10 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball. He's trying to go for 60 tonight. Leonard sets the screen for Lopez. Switches off to Duren. Kawhi Leonard. 4 seconds on the game clock. Kicks it back outside to Lopez. He's got to try a three. Shot clock violation. Good defense on the Pistons there. 103-86. If the Pistons get a three right here, it could be interesting. Pistons need a three on this possession. Cade with the basketball. Gets it back. Kawhi going after Cade. Cade crosses back to half court again. Cade drives to his left. Turnaround mid-range jump shot off the mark here. Isaiah Stewart had it, then lost it. That's a big miss. I think that might be the dagger. Pistons need to score on that possession. Clippers looking to push it here for the James Harden. Goes to his left. Shot is off the mark here. Boarded by Javonte Green. Gives it up to Jaden Ivey. Ivey drives to his right. Puts up a shot. It is blocked by the Clippers. Nice job by Miller. Clippers get it back here. What's up, Trayshawn? Kawhi Leonard at the top of the key. Working on Isaiah Stewart. Drives to his right. Kawhi Leonard puts up a shot. No good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Pistons basketball back the other way. Cade drives to his left. Kicks a backdoor cut pass to Javonte Green. He puts it up and in. 103-88. Clippers take a timeout. 103-88. It's a 15-point game with 5 minutes left. For the Pistons to somehow come back, they need to knock down like back-to-back threes, like right now. They got to come out of this commercial break, and they got to hit 2 threes immediately. That would put them at a 9-point game, and then if that happens, then it's game on. Commercial break underway here, folks. Pistons down 15. What's up, Mayuki? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Wow, what a game in this Sunday Night Football game. 42-38. San Francisco just took the lead. Holy smokes. Christian McCaffrey is unbelievable, dude. He's just been so consistent. If he's healthy, like, he should be number one again. I mean, he's insane. No, you're good at Mayuki. Hope you're having a good night, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Still in a commercial break here. Clippers 103. Detroit 88. I mean, you never know. 5 minutes left, but at the same time, we're going to have to start. We got to make a couple immediate threes to start coming back from commercial break, because it's going to be tough if we don't. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Back from commercial break. Here we go. I mean, listen. Pistons get a steal and they knock down a three. I mean, still 5 minutes left. You never know. Appreciate you stopping in, Hal. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, we got the Pistons and Lakers Tuesday night. It's a late tip-off, 10:30 Eastern time tip-off, so I'll be doing that play-by-play again. Then we got the Heat on Thursday back home at Little Caesars Arena. Subscribe, like the live stream if you guys are new. Welcome to the party, folks. All right, Clippers with the basketball. James Harden working on Ausar Thompson at the top of the key. Harden with the basketball on the left wing working on Isaiah Stewart. Harden trying to dance on Isaiah Stewart. Step back for three. No good. Off the mark for rebounded by Jalen Duren. Cade with the basketball. If the Pistons get a three here, it gets very interesting. Cade with the basketball. Rolls to his left. Mid-range jump shot. He buries it. It's a 13-point game. 4:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Both teams are in the bonus. Chris Dunn with the basketball working on Jaden Ivey. If the Pistons get a stop here, Kawhi Leonard on the left wing, working on Jaden Ivey. Come on, one stop, guys. Kawhi goes to his left, kicks it back outside to Brook Lopez. He tries a deep three, off the mark. It is boarded by Kawhi somehow. He got that rebound. Kicks it back to James Harden. James Harden tries a three, off the mark, boarded by Jalen Duren. Here come the Pistons. Cade with the basketball on the right wing. Cade kicks it back to Jalen Duren. He puts up a shot, no good. It is boarded by Ausar Thompson. Ausar goes to his right, drives baseline, tries to get it inside to Duren. Duren works inside, puts up a shot, no good. Ausar is there. Ausar, he's got to get it back out. He's trapped, and it looks like, what do they call this? There's 3 seconds on the shot clock. I think it's a turnover from the Pistons. Yeah, Asar's trying to call a timeout, but he didn't really have possession of the ball. Brook Lopez is claiming it's a, offensive 3 seconds, but did they get a timeout? They did get a timeout. Okay, so the Pistons call a timeout. Ausar was swarmed underneath the basket. There's 3 seconds on the shot clock. Clippers 103, Pistons 90. 3:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. They get a quick three? That would be very interesting here. So we're in a commercial break right now. Pistons take a timeout. See what J.B. Bickerstaff draws up here. Okay, he's got 19 points, leading scorer for the Pistons. Kawhi Leonard, 51 points, 9 rebounds. Absolute insane robot, human being. Harden's got 23 points. Okay, this is a big play here for the Pistons. There's 3 seconds on the shot clock. There's 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons looking to inbound here. Asar's looking to inbound. Duren, Cade, Beef Stew trying to get inbounds here. Cade with the basketball. He gets fouled, though, by Chris Dunn, and Cade's going to go to the free throw line. Okay. Cade is at the free throw line. There's 3:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. Clippers 103, Pistons 90. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. It's free. It helps out the streams. What's going on, everyone? Cade at the free throw line. Gets the first free throw. 103-91. 3:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons on a 7-0 run. Cade's second free throw on the way is up and in. 103-92. Chris Dunn with the basketball for the Clippers. On the left wing, working on Jaden Ivey. Chris Dunn at the top of the key gives it up to Kawhi Leonard, the hottest man on the floor right now. Jaden Ivey gets back to Kawhi on the left wing, switches off to Duren. Kawhi kicks it back out to James Harden. Harden, dagger. Three-pointer on the way. He hits it. That's not what the Pistons needed. 3:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Stewart underneath the hoop. Right-handed hook shot is no good. Clippers basketball, and that's probably the game. That dagger from James Harden probably seals it. Cade picks up another foul. And that looks like it's all she wrote for this basketball game, guys. It was a little bit interesting down the stretch there, but now you're really in a hole. .252 left to play in the fourth quarter. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. You know he's not missing. 107-92. .252 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons down 15. It's not looking good. Pistons have the Lakers on Tuesday. Kawhi's got 52 points, 10 boards, 5 steals, 3 blocks. Make that 53 points. 108-92. I mean, Cade got in early foul trouble. And Kawhi Leonard, 53 points. I mean, that's the difference maker. Jalen Duren kicks it back out to Cade. Cade drives baseline, underneath the rim, puts up a shot, count it, and the foul. 108-94. Still alive here. Cade's going to go to the free throw line. Peace out, Hal. Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, dude. All right, so Cade back at the free throw line. He knocks it in. Cade's got 24 points, and all of his points came in the second half. He didn't score a single point in the first half. 108-95. 2:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball. On the left wing. Gives it to Brook Lopez. Lopez tries a deep three off the mark, and the Clippers get it back. Kawhi Leonard now has it against Jaden Ivey. Top of the key here. Cade comes to help. Gets it back out to Batum. Batum tries a corner three off the mark here, and the Pistons cannot buy a rebound to save their lives. Another offensive rebound for the Clippers. 2 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. There's just not enough time left. Kawhi spot up three on the way. No good. And another offensive rebound for the Clippers. Asar steals it away. Gets it back the other way. Asar has it stolen away by Kawhi. It's going to stay here with the Pistons. It's going to stay here with the Pistons. At least it wasn't Keontae George winning it by 2, right? That was a crazy shot. So, Kawhi picks up a foul. Asar Thompson at the free throw line. He knocks down the free throw. 108-96. Man, if we had like 6 minutes left to play instead of 2 minutes left to play, just ran out of time down the stretch. Kawhi's got 53 points. It's the second most ever by a Clipper in an NBA game. Asar misses the second free throw. James Harden looking to push it up here for the Clippers. Gets it back to Kawhi, working on Asar. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter. Kawhi, he might be aware of the record. Kicks it back inside, outside of James Harden. Harden, mid-range jump shot on the way. No good, boarded by Jalen Duren. Pistons looking to push it back the other way. Cade with the basketball. Working on Chris Dunn. Duren sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off of it, goes to his right. Duren gets it back out to Isaiah Stewart. Beef Stew tries a three. In and out, no good. Boarded by Kawhi. Clippers are going to seal this one. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball on the right wing. Less than a minute left to play. Asar Thompson fouls Kawhi. Kawhi has an opportunity to tie the record for the Clippers. Rough night for the Pistons. Again, K got in early foul trouble, and then Kawhi Leonard is just not human. Kawhi at the free throw line, looking to tie the Clipper record. First free throw on the way, 109.96. Of course, he's got to do it against the Pistons, right? What a stat line. 54 points, 11 boards, 5 steals, 3 blocks. I don't even know what that equates to in fantasy. It's got to be over 100 points in fantasy. 110-96. Hits both free throws, ties the record. Cade, step back three, he hits it. 110-99. 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. James Harden gets fouled by Jaden Ivey. So James Harden's going to go to the free throw line. So Kawhi ties James Harden. Harden broke the record a month ago. So they tie, wow, within the same month of each other. That's actually kind of crazy. They tie 55 points apiece. That's a Clippers record on the same team, on the same season. That's actually kind of nuts. Pistons take a full timeout. Yeah, those are video game numbers. Commercial break underway here, guys. Now looking good for the Pistons. Just ran out of time down the stretch. If we had like 3 or 4 minutes left to play in the game, this would be a much different story. But you're under a minute now. You're at 46 seconds. You're down 11. You're going to have to somehow come up with 3 steals and make all 3 of your threes. Pistons are going to challenge this. You might as well. So, Jaden Ivey went for the swipe. So did Asar Thompson. They claim that they got all ball on the steal, not a foul. It's tough to say. "46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Referee's still taking a look at this. Here's the official call from the referee. Pistons win the challenge. Okay. So the Pistons win the challenge. They get a steal. They get the ball back. So J.D. Bickerstaff wins the challenge. But it looks like immediately, though, that Kawhi is still, I'm sorry, Asar is still charged with the foul. James Harden makes both these free throws. 112-99. Cade back the other way. He misses a three-point jump shot. Nick Batum with the defensive rebound. Looks like he's going to go to the free throw line. Kawhi checks out. 55 points, 11 boards, 5 steals, 3 blocks. Hall of Fame stat line for Kawhi Leonard. One of the best to ever do it. 112-99. Looks like the Pistons aren't even going to try. There's 14 seconds left in the game, guys. Looks like that's all she wrote for the Pistons. So it came up short tonight. It looks like the Pistons have the Lakers coming up next, guys, on Tuesday night. I'll be breaking that down for you guys, play-by-play. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Have a good rest of your weekend, guys. Love you guys. I'm your host, Carson, and I will see you guys on the next live stream Tuesday night. Go Pistons. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Peace.